Vasudeva Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiraye. Before reciting Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisance unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttamashloke bhaktir bhavati nashtiki. By regular attendance in the classes on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and by rendering service unto the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Gurve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Namaha Pankajanaabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanitraya Namaste Pankajandriye Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, dear Vaishnavas, for joining for this reading of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Since today is Shivratri, so we will try to remember Lord Shiva and seek his blessings and mercy by chanting these three verses. Nimnaganam yatha ganga devanam achyuto yatha Vaishnavanam yatha shambhu purananam idam tatha. Just as Ganga or Ganges is the greatest of all the rivers, Lord Achyuta is the supreme person among deities, and Lord Shambhu or Shiva is the greatest of all the Vaishnavas. So the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the greatest of all Puranas. It's a glorification of Mother Ganga, Lord Achyuta, Lord Shambhu, and Bhagavatam. What shall we pray to Lord Shiva? Vrindavana Vanipate Jaya Soma Soma Maule Sanaka Sanandana Sanatana Naradeya Gopishwara Vraja Vilasi Yugangri Padme Prema Prayacha Nirupadhi Namo Namaste. O gatekeeper of Vrindavan, referring to Lord Shiva, O Soma, all glories to you, O whose forehead is decorated with the moon, Soma, and who is worshipable to the sages headed by Sanaka, Sanandana, and Narada. O Gopishwara, desiring that you bestow upon me pure love for the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Kṛṣṇa, who perform joyous pastimes in Vrajadham, I offer my obeisance unto you again and again. One more verse. Śrīmad-Gopishwaram Vande Shankaram Karunamayam Sarvakleshaharam Devam Vrindaranyarati Pradam. I offer my respectful obeisance unto Sri Gopishwara, who is merciful Lord Shiva himself. He removes troubles and grants spiritual love in Vrindavan. So this is in Bhakti Ratnakar and also in Stava. Hare Krishna. So Lord Shiva, the best thing to ask is attachment to bhakti, attachment to Vaishnavas, attachment to spiritual master, attachment to devotional service. So we read till text number 38 or 37 yesterday. We read 38 also. So we started with the other items which Kashyap Muni is telling Mata Aditi. So first he told about the verses. First he told about, okay, you take bath and fast and Payo-vrata and 12 days and chant mantras from 29 to 37. And we learned one important mantra also in text number 29. Kashish Mataji, you remember that mantra? You can unmute and say.
Namastubhyam. I just forgot.
Bhagavate.
Bhagavate. Namastubhyam Bhagavate. Purushottam Mahiyase. Sarvabhuta Vasa. Sarvabhuta Nivasaya.
What does it do?
Sorry.
What does it do?
Hare Krishna.
What he does after residing?
He resides in the in all in the inside the heart of all in the form of Paramatma and Sakshi.
Vasudevaya Sakshine. Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahiyase Sarvabhuta Nivasaya Vasudevaya Sakshine. So like that, we read multiple prayers till 37 and 38. We were discussing about the deity worship process. The main ingredient is Shraddha. Shraddhavan Bhajate Yoma. That is love and devotion with faith. Let's see text 39 onwards. Archita Gandhamala Yadyai Payasa Snepyed Vibhum Vastropa Pavitam Bharna Padyopas Parashnaistatah Gandhadhupadivishchara Charchayet Dvadash Akshara Vidyaya. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In the beginning, the devotee should chant the Dvadash Akshara mantra and offer flower garlands and incense and so on. After worshipping the Lord in this way, one should bathe the Lord with milk and dress him with proper garments, a sacred thread, and ornaments. After offering water to wash the Lord's lotus feet, one should again worship the Lord with fragrant flowers, incense, and other paraphernalia. Purport: the Dvadash Akshara mantra is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. While worshipping the deity, one should ring a bell with his left hand and offer Padya, Arghya, Vastra, Gandha, Mala, Abharana, Bhushana, and so on. In this way, one should bathe the Lord with milk, dress him, and again worship him with all the paraphernalia. So, the process of deity worship or Archana Padyati is explained here, that these are the wonderful paraphernalia we should use to bathe the Lord. In the Abhishek also we use the 5 types of ingredients. We recently had at Nityam Trayadashi at Sudhir Prabhu's and Renuka's home. So like that we can do on at least major occasion, and other times we can do simple Abhishek. On the major occasion we can use all the main ingredients like milk, yogurt, ghee, honey, and sugar water, etc. You can use fruit juices as well. You can use coconut water as well. And then offer the Lord Arghya, offered him nice proper garments, offer sacred thread, offer ornaments, alankar, like the necklace, like the anklets, like the bracelets, etc. What do you call them? Ear pins, earrings, earrings, and like that. Sometimes waist bells, sometimes different flower garlands. So it's a great, in ISKCON, for those who want to learn in great detail. There's a simplified way of doing this, which is there in Vaishnava Etiquette Manual. But those who want to learn more, there are courses on deity worship also, online and offline, both. For those who want to know more, can certainly learn more. It is very, very important especially for Grihasthas. So we must do our best. And at the same time, we are ringing the bell from the left hand and chanting mantras. It could be, there are some Mool mantras, but ultimately we can always chant the Maha Mantra. So that it should not be that, we are putting something on the deity, but thinking of maybe office. That will not be very, very pleasing. So, yeah, that course, I think my wife is mentioning, the course is only for the devotees who would like to go on the altar, which one should have desire. But ultimately, and that's after second initiation. But nonetheless, we can do at home if we have sincere desire with these articles and do our best. So bathing, dressing, ornaments, etc. If we dress the Lord very nicely, our desire to wear opulent clothes will go. If we feed the Lord with opulent bhoga, our desire to enjoy the worldly dishes will go. And it is very, very perceptible also. Recently Ramya Prabhu was putting oil on the deities, and the whole room is fragrant with oil. The hands are fragrant with oil, and then he was putting oil on other devotees. It's Maha. So the devotee relishes and enjoys being enjoyed by the Lord. So that's the beauty of deity worship. And actually, I have seen when Manjulali, my wife, is dressing the deity, the whole environment, at least on that day and afterwards, also is so spiritual. And I'm sometimes working and I can feel that she is dressing the deities today without even the door is closed, because all the fragrance and everything is so spiritual. So we can chant Brahma Samhita prayers, or we can put the video also. So that way we can try our best. Of course, who are we to worship the deities? Therefore, we take blessings of Guru Parampara first, because we are no one to worship the deities. Who are we to touch the transcendental form of the Lord? I am full of ignorance and full of anarthas, but we take the blessings of the Guru Parampara before even trying to do deity worship. And we must take, yes, it's a very, very important point. We must take blessings of our teachers, our Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, before starting to worship deities. It's not that, that person has deity, so I should also get deity, not knowing what to do, how to do, should I do, should I not do, and things like that. Because ultimately our whole movement is a movement of blessings. So it's not that just like, okay, what's the price, and I'll also get. It's not like a commodity, like, oh, my neighbor has this car, I'll also buy this car, or my neighbor has this phone, I'll also buy this phone. It's not like that. So one should not do these things kind of whimsically. One should take permission. If the guru feels that, yes, person is that I am the right person, I'm qualified, he will give the permission very happily. If not, the guru will help. Okay, first you do these things, become qualified, and then start worshipping deity. So because the spiritual master, the Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru knows where I stand. Am I the right person? So basically taking permission is very, very important for getting the deities and for starting to before worshipping every day. It's a very important thing which is often ignored actually. But we should not ignore these things. These are not the details. This is the core of Krishna consciousness. So, okay. And when deities are there, they should be given. Otherwise, one should not hurry to get at least the deities. One can get pictures, it's fine. The deities manifest in 8 forms. Can anyone tell the 8 forms the deities manifest? Or 8 forms of material?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, it is Chitrapat means photos. Metals like pitambar and wood and diamond and mud means like the deities made of muds. And
very nice. Let's give chance to others for what you have missed. Would anyone like to share what she may have missed? Yes, Mataji, please.
Deities manifested from mind. In my mind also deity can be manifested.
In the mind, yes, very nice. So I think we covered almost all: wood, stone, pictures or paint, metal like Ashtadhatu, Panchadhatu. Pitambar is actually like the yellow color. Metal, different metals, marble, paintings we discussed, or pictures, jewels, ratna, mud. Actually, this deity, which deity are we referring to here? Anyone knows? Who knows the answer? No one?
Arvindaksha? Is that the...
Arvindaksha. Yes, that's mentioned here, that you must worship Acharyet Arvindaksha. Very nice. Basically, the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of the lotus-eyed form, and we discuss about the color of his clothes as well. I'm just before. Okay, so I think that point is clear. The 8. So in short, in the beginning, we don't encourage to get deities like metal deities or wood deities, or in ISKCON, the standard protocol is at first get the paint deities like pictures, laminations, etc. So that we can understand the significance, grow more spiritually, and then at the right time, when it's not that we are discouraging or ISKCON discourages, but ultimately it's a very spiritual and divine act. So we need to be ready to receive it, to receive Krishna, to be ready for that process by the blessings of Guru and Vaishnavas and our own sincerity as well. Okay, so that's an important point here. Let's read the next verse. Yes, Moksha Mataji, you want to read?
Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam all devotees. Text 40. Shrutam payasi nevedyam salyananam vibhave sati sasarpi sagunda datva juhuyanmu laya vidya. Translation and purport. By His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. If one can afford to, one should offer the deity fine rice boiled in milk with clarified butter and molasses. While chanting the same original mantra, one should offer all these to the fire. So I guess basically here Srila Prabhupada is talking about the fire sacrifice, in which we should put kheer as a prasadam to the fire god. I guess. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, back to you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Fine rice, it's an important point to know that we should offer fine ingredients to the Lord, not ingredients which we know are not the best. If we want to offer our dear one something, flowers, or let's say anything, fruits or water, will we take the impure ones or cheap quality ones? We'll offer the finest, correct? So whether it is rice, whether it is fruits, whether it is water, whether it is other things, to the best of our ability, we should offer the finest things to the Lord. In the finest ingredients, the finest vessels, to the best of our ability. Krishna does not see the externals, but if someone is in a position to offer gold, but he offers in a plastic plate, then that's cheating. For one's own child, one will offer in gold, but for the Lord, one in plastic plate. That's not fine. Correct? But I mean, it's not wrong to, but we should do our best at least. We should do our best. The point is, so if one can afford, if one can afford gold plates, why not? If one can afford silver plates, why not? If one can afford other nice things for the Lord, one should do the best. But if we get wonderful jewelry for our own self, but for the Lord the cheapest quality, that's not fine. Then the Lord will see and reciprocate accordingly. Then He'll not give us the best thing of pure bhakti. He'll also give, okay, you give me the last thing from your life, I'll give you the last thing also. Yathamam prapadyanti. So, and keep chanting the mantras while offering these. So we should know how to offer bhoga to the Lord. Raise your hand if you know how to offer bhoga to the Lord. Half of the cameras are off, so I can't really tell. Kashish Mataji, you know how to offer bhoga to the Lord?
Krishna Prabhuji, I read that mantra. I've written it on the paper. I have taken it from Vaishnava etiquettes.
Very nice. Prabir Prabhu, you tell us, because you are such a dear devotee. You tell how you offer bhoga to the Lord.
Usually, if I offer, then I first chant Prabhupada's Pranam Mantra, then Chaitanya Panchadatta Pranam Mantra, then Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate, that mantra, and then Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
And the Namo Brahmane Devaya, Go Brahmane Hutaya Cha.
Yes.
And we chant these mantras 3 times each.
Yes.
3 times each we chant these mantras. And for those who have taken initiation or taken shelter, they can in the first place chant their spiritual master's pranam mantra also 3 times. So this is, and while we are chanting these mantras, we are ringing the bell also on the left hand. And then from our heart, in our own language, this is, I have heard from senior devotees, you may not find it in Vaishnava etiquette, but the point is, Krishna, you are the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who am I to offer you anything? It says this is not like verbatim. No, this is our own message to the Lord, a personal message to the Lord. Please accept this offering, which me or my wife or my family has made with whatever insignificant sincerity we have. We are full of anarthas, but you only take the essence, so therefore we have to put tulasi. So Krishna will see that and accept it. So basically from the heart, basically request genuinely, Krishna, please accept this offering. I am no one to offer you anything, but please accept this offering. There's one prayer in Padyavali, very, very sweet, we can remember. I don't know the exact Sanskrit, but the prayer is, Krishna, you steal the butter of the gopis. You steal so many things from different Vrajavasis. Please honor this also in the same way. That how you steal different Makhan Mishri, etc. Please accept this bhoga also. So basically making it a more spiritual experience. And if we have time, energy, we can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, do some kirtan, do some bhoga arti. There's a wonderful prayer, bhoga arti in the songbook. Those who are second initiated chant the Gayatri mantras while the offering is going on. Basically, we should not gossip. It's very important. We should not, if we have time for gossip, then better we chant Hare Krishna, or we do some kirtan, or we cover the curtain or altar, or put some kind of divider. They're easily available, so that the Lord has his private time to honor, to relish the bhoga with his, and in the heart and in the mind we can meditate that the Lord is relishing the bhoga. And then after about 10 to 15 minutes, we can take it after ringing the bell, and then put it back in the main vessels. So that's any comments, additions?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So I was checking the temple books for offering that. It has told that we have to do that with Dandavat Pranam when we chant the offering mantra.
Yes. Like all the mantras chanting with Dandavat Pranam, or you offer the pranam and then start the mantras?
Yes. No, all the mantras have to be recite with Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, for the Prabhus and the Matajis, the Panchang Pranam. Nice.
And when we chant the Panchatantra mantra, does not it cover the Mahaprabhu?
The Panchatattva mantra in the Vaishnava etiquette, it's not mentioned. Is it mentioned?
But I don't find the source now, but it is given like wherever I saw in the past, like with the Panchatantra mantra, but not separate mantra. But when I looked at the temple book, there is no Panchatantra mantra, only the Mahaprabhu mantra.
Let's go. Let me prayers for offering bhoga, page 39. Let's read it so that it's clear for everyone. And okay, I'm going to share this with everyone, and I hope you have all access to this. Prayers for after all the items of the bhoga have been placed properly in the deity's plates, cups. So that's important thing. Deity's cups, plates should be separate. It should not be we are eating in the same plate and then we use it. It should be very separate. They should be placed on the altar after putting, of course, tulasi. The following mantra should be chanted 3 times each while ringing the bell with the left hand. So if one has taken shelter of Guru or one is initiated, then the Guru Pranam mantra, then Prabhupada Pranam mantra, all 3 times. So 3 times Guru Pranam mantra, 3 times Prabhupada Pranam mantra, 3 times Namo Mahavadanyaya, Krishna Prem Pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gaurtashi Nama, and the 3 times Namo Brahmaya Deva. And then we can also chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 times, and then pray from our heart in our own language. So, yes, Prabhu, is it clear?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't see about like whole Dandavat, all the, it's not mentioned here, but which one were you referring, Prabhu? Nandini Mataji, what's your experience? You offer all the mantras while Dandavat Pranam or Panchang Pranam? Or you do the Dandavat?
I used to ring the bell, offer Dandavats, and yeah. ring the bell and offer dandavats. But then I saw a lot of devotees doing otherwise, so I also started doing that most of the time. I'm trying to check if what Prabhupada said, and I offer the mantras exactly like the what you read just now.
Yes. Okay.
So Prabhuji, here, like it is written in the temple songbook, everything included, that bow down on the left side of the altar with your left side to the pictures and proceed as follows, the chanting mantras. So these are reference. So it's okay, Prabhuji, just to make sure.
Generally, what I do, and I've seen others also. So we put the ingredients on the altar plate, the plate on the altar. Put the dandavat, and I've seen both ways. Do also, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Ultimately, you have to remember the essence, and whether with dandavat or without dandavat. Of course, we should offer dandavat at least once, but the point here is that should we chant, because it takes at least 2-3 minutes. So should we chant all these mantras while dandavat? That's the point we're discussing. So based on kind of how I have been trained through my beginning through senior devotees is they offer the dandavat, and then in a prayerful mood, sitting and with the left hand bell ringing, they're chanting the mantras in a very prayerful mood, and then when all the prayers are done, then they again offer dandavat. So because it's sometimes hard to do dandavat for 3 minutes and just focus on. If it helps us to focus on the meditate on the the bhoga fasting of the Lord while doing dandavat, it's fine. But if one is in a prayerful mood sitting and then again offer dandavat and then close the curtain, that's also fine. Okay, back to text number 41. So I hope now who all know how to offer bhoga. So we should follow this way. Okay, Babu Prabhu,
Yes,
Moksha
Prabhu.
Mataji, Vaswati Mataji, is everything clear? It's a very important thing actually.
Yes, Prabhuji. I just follow your footsteps, Prabhuji. What you said, but I offered dandavat at the end because I ringing the bells when I'm chanting the mantras. So is it okay, Prabhuji?
Yes, first offer pranam in a sitting posture. Keep chanting mantras. Keep meditating. Keep requesting the Lord. And once all the prayers are done, again offer the panchang pranam for Matajis, and then you can leave the Lord. But this handout is very important. So if you don't have memorized the prayers, then take a printout of this page and keep it handy in the altar area so you can easily chant these prayers.
Okay, thank you.
So basically 5 prayers for those who have taken shelter or 1, 2, 3 and Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and this 5th one as applicable. Babu Prabhu, clear? Moksha Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, text 41. Yes, Babu Prabhu, want to read?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So, Niveditam tad bhaktaya dadyad bunjitava swayam datvachamanam architva tambulam cha nivedayat. Translation: one should offer all the prasada to Vaishnava or offer him some of the prasada and then take some oneself. After this, one should offer the deity Achamana and then betel nut and then again worship the Lord. So here they are saying that prasadam need to be offered to Vaishnava and they can take some for themselves. And definitely for deity, they have to provide water, washing their hands and mouth. And again, we have to worship the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And distributing prasadam is very, very important. So it's not just good for the belly, it's good for the spirit soul as well, because it is mercy of the Lord. Prasada means mercy. Prabhu ke sakshat darshan. Prasada. It's the direct manifestation of the Supreme Lord. Prabhu ke sakshat darshan. And on Saturday, which is day after tomorrow, our Grace Narayani Mataji, Srila Prabhupada disciple, is going to speak about the glories of Prasadam. So please join. And after, like how we, rinse our mouth, we must rinse our mouth after honoring Prasadam. It's a Vedic culture. We should wash our hands and rinse our mouth. So basically, we do the same to the deities also. So Punarachaman. After offering Naivedyam or Bhoga, we offer Punarachaman. If possible. That's like done in the temple, sometimes in the home, the step is missed. But if one can do, there is nothing wrong. Temples, it is done for sure. Okay, text 42. Anyone? Prabir Prabhu, would you like to read this one?
Text 42. Japet ashtottara satam stubita stuti viprabhum kritva pradakshinam bhumau praname dandavat muda. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Joy Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Thereafter one should silently murmur the mantra 108 times and offer prayers to the Lord for His glorification. Then one should circumambulate the Lord and finally, with great delight and satisfaction, offer obeisances falling straight like a rod. Dandavat. Hare Krishna, Guru, back to you.
Please tell something, Prabhu, from your experience and realization.
So here, actually, my realization is that what Srila Prabhupada taught as the whole society is not, he didn't make anything. We can see that it has been there. Prabhupada accepted everything from this previous acharyas, and that's what we do. I mean, I was just also looking at, there is a Bengali book written by Srila Bhakticharu Maharaj. And in that book also the how to do the offering. So it's written there that after we do the pranam mantras and offering, then we should chant or we should do kirtan. And so here again Prabhupada is saying that. And then circumambulation, which we actually, I think few weeks before Prabhu, Shuvilash Prabhu also mentioned, and His Holiness Bhakti Rasamrita Maharaj also explained that circumambulation, importance of circumambulation in one of his class. So here, I'm not sure at home it is possible, but we can circumambulate Tulasi Devi. But temple, everybody can circumambulate. And again, the Dandavat again mentioned here very precisely how. So we just need to follow it. I just need to follow it. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very nice. Prabhu touched on all the important points. All these are very, very important. See, chanting 108 times, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. So people ask, this 108 figure is not concocted. It is coming from, our eternal dharma, Sanatana dharma. Circumambulation, worshipping the deities, offering obeisance, offering bhoga, Look at the intelligence of mature devotee like Kashyap Muni. The wife had asked, how can I be rid of all my material problems, right? She didn't ask for a Bhakti Shastri course or a Vaishnava etiquette course, right? She she asked for getting a home for his children, her children. But look at the maturity, that how intelligently he kind of guided her, that by doing all these, all your perplexities of life will be vanquished by serving Krishna. And all these are ways to serve Krishna: circumambulation, chanting, reading, etc. Yes,
Prabhu, I
yes,
think the
Mataji,
mantra
please.
here 108 times is Dvadara Akshara mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, right?
Yes, yes. For
Okay.
her, for that time and age, yes. But for us,
Yes, yes.
Kali Yuga special, yes. Okay, let's read next verse, 43. Lakshay, Prabhu, you want to read the big L? From 8, you have come to L. Lion incarnation.
Yes,
Or
Prabhuji.
Lakshay, oh, please read.
Text 43. Kritva Sirasi touch Chesam Devam Udvasaya Tata Vya Avaran Hod Jayad Vipran Payasana Yatochitam. Translation. After touching to one's head all the flowers and water offered to the deity, one should throw them into a sacred place. Then one should feed at least 2 brahmanas with sweet rice. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Lakshay Prabhu. So, when we offer flowers or other nirmalya, how to handle that, right? That's also a very, very important thing. So, who can tell how we should handle? That's called nirmalya. The ingredients which are offered to the Lord. Nandini Mataji, Pravir Prabhu, you want to share?
You can place them in the sacred river.
Yes, first we have to kind of smell it, the flowers, or touch it here with the head. Basically giving a lot of respect first. And then after that, yes, as Mataji said, you can put in a sacred place. So let's go to the Vaishnava etiquette manual and read that section, since it may be, it's always good to refer. Let's see. So honoring Mahaprasad or Nirmalya. So Nirmalya refers to the garlands, flowers, chandan, bathing water, charnamrit, ghee lamp, tulasi leaves that the pujari has offered to the Lord during the puja, because all these things are offered, right? After the puja is completed, the devotee should accept these items on the head, saying Jai Mahaprasad. See, exactly coming from Bhagavatam, right? Touching on their head the flowers, water. So let's read what one should do next. Would someone like to read from here, this section, flowers and garlands? Anyone? Swati Mataji, would you like to read? Okay. Read, Prabhu.
Yes, I can. Flower garlands. One should not disrespect the nirmalya by stepping on it or leaving it in an unclean place. After being properly respected, nirmalya such as garlands and flowers can be collected and disposed in a river, a lake, or the ocean. devotees accept prasad of flower garlands by touching them to the head, wearing them, and smelling them. They accept prasada tulasi garlands simply by touching them to the head and smelling them, but not wearing them. So I just recollect that how this etiquette, we see that it's coming from Bhagavatam. And we just read how if we disrespect the garland or anything like that, what happened to Indra, we saw that how the whole pastime happened. That Durvasa Muni gave him the garland and he disrespected that. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, back to you. So,
Thank you, Prabhu, for sharing that example. Very, very apt example in this case, because Indra disrespected the garland given, which was Nirmalya of the Supreme Lord given to him by Durvasa Muni. So Tulasi garlands you're not supposed to wear, even if we get as the Mahaprasad of the Lord. Okay, because we are not Vishnu. Tulsi garland or Vishnu wears. But the flower garlands we can wear because it's a Mahaprasad. It's a mercy of the Lord. We can smell, we can wear, we can touch on our heads. And then after that, of course, we will not put on our heads or smell eternally. What do? We collect them. And that's for home also. Let's say you offered some flowers, and then once they are done, the next day or the night, we take them back. And what do? Throw them in the dustbin? No, we'll get offenses if we throw them in the dustbin. So we should not throw them in the dustbin. We should dispose in a river, a lake, or a water body. Or I have seen or bury them in the ground. That's the other option, if these three are not. But if these are possible. But we should not throw plastic bags in the river. Okay? Because these are natural things. It's not mentioned to throw that trash bag also in that river and pollute the river. That's not good. These are natural things. From earth they come, from earth they go. But not the plastic bag. Because devotee means very, very conscious. First become conscious, then become Krishna conscious. Okay, any questions with just the flowers before we move to Charanamrit? Any additions? This may sound very technical, but very, very deep and important.
Because here we don't have rivers and oceans or something. What I've observed from my childhood is that my mom, she used to collect them all and keep them in the tree in the temple, under the tree, green tree in the temple. This is how we practice.
So basically it goes to the soil, right?
Yes.
It goes to the soil. Yes, that's fine. We should not step on it. We should not throw in trash, etc. If it goes, like, you can put, like, just keep a separate pot for these items. So naturally they go and mix with the soil. Or a tree is fine.
Prabhuji, I keep all those flowers in a separate bowl, and I put water and make compost, and then I put on the trees, on the soil. I put it on the trees, like tree base. Is it okay?
Again, good, better, best kind of situation. I would suggest keep it in a separate area because we should ultimately not step on those things.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I put it in a separate bowl. I make the compost of those flowers, put water, and then day by day it goes like kind of sludge kind of stuff.
That compost goes in the tree, right?
Yeah.
We may step over those, right?
No. Those are for the flowers.
Okay. If it's a separate area,
yeah.
If it's separate, and that should fine. Again, good, better, best. These are like the ideal options. The next is the tree. or making some kind of in the soil kind of thing. And the next is burning, but good, better, best. So we should see if this is all possible, then we use these. That's fine. But Maswati Mataji, is it okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Vipru, you have to add something?
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Swati Mataji, Charanamrit, we can read and then we'll pause for today.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Charanamrit. Drinking the bathe water of Vishnu is powerful enough to destroy the effects of 1,000,000 sins, such as the killing of other living entities. However, the person who lets even one drop of the sacred bath water fall on the ground must suffer 8,000,000 such sinful effects. Hari Bhakti Vilas. The pujari or an assistant should distribute charanamrit to the devotees who can chant the following verses while drinking and placing it on their heads. Shri Radha Krishna Padotakam Prema Bhakti Dhammadva Bhakti Bhagena Vait Vidva Shirasa Dharamyaham. The water from the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Krishna bestows pure loving devotion to them. Having drunk that water with great joy and devotion, I hold that water upon my head. To avoid spillage, hold your left hand under your right hand when receiving Mahaprasada, Nirmalya flowers, tulsi leaves, and manjaris or charanamrit. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, and they have shown this posture also, right hand on top of the left to avoid spillage. So basically, this is a nice prayer. We can try to learn the Sanskrit and at least the English, the meaning. That this padodakam, the water which is bathed the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Krishna, it gives pure loving devotion to them. So that should be our mood. It's not just, oh, it's a sweet drink, let me take it. It's fine even if unknowingly one takes it, it will give some benefit. But when we take it with proper respect, veneration, devotion, and bhakti, it will have 1,000,000 times more effect. So, and avoid spillage basically. Any other comments, additions to add? Yes, Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, everybody. Actually, I just want to add that my mother, who is almost 70 years old, she's been helping Pune temple by recycling a lot of nirmalya, all the flower garlands and stuff. And she also does it for a big group in India. And she recently got a national award. I have pasted it in the chat for Earthaholic. She's called Earthaholic. So it's to save the earth, because a lot of pollution is caused by different things. And she composts everything. And I'm really grateful. She also helped Pune temple. We have a big farm now, NVCC temple. And she sends trees there and stuff. She's really into this green stuff. She's gotten many other awards too. Just wanted to share that.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Mataji. To you and to your mother for doing such wonderful services. That's very nice. Thank you. Anyone has any other questions about these things, traditions? Okay, so it's a little over time, so we will pause here and continue tomorrow with the next verse. Grantraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Purana ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Shivratri Mahamotsav ki jai. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.